front
for
of the bus,
Jerusalem.
for example, we can this car in front of us is green and white. This is a Palestinian car, and as you see, this is a B area, so both of us can drive on this road. They can't cross this the checkpoint that we saw on our way. They can't go into the Israeli area, but on those roads they can drive between the villages.
So what happens?
And you see here to the left, you see the fence between us and Jordan. This is the fence, this is the border between us and Jordan. We took the fence a little bit more to the west, or to our side, because the Jordan River, with the rains or with the floods, changes every time. So we didn't want to, and the border between us and Jordan is the Jordan River. So we said, okay, we'll move the border and won't have any problems with Jordan. So you can see the security road on the left side and the fence on the left side, and we are driving along the border between us and Jordan until the 1994. All the area on the left side was full with mines, and the military was here all the time. But since we have these peace agreements with Jordan, everything is very, very quiet here. Yes, I have a question.
Yes, I was asking if those who are not supposed to cross, what happens if somebody crosses? What happens to them if this driver crosses the border? What happens? They shoot him?
No, he can't. No, we don't shoot people here in Israel. What happens if he crosses the border? He can't cross the border. The border has soldiers there, so he won't cross the border. And if he has permission, he goes to the government, gets permission, he can cross the border. But they don't let him actually to cross the border. They know it. We have three sorts of IDs here in Israel, if I'm not mistaken. The blue one, as I have and the driver have, it's an Israeli ID, and they can move all over the places. I can't go into the A area with the blue one. Then they have the orange and the green. I don't remember which one of them, but one is for the Jerusalem area, because Jerusalem is considered to be Israeli, but the population, our population that lives there, they don't have Israeli citizenship, or they have a limited Israeli citizenship. And the other one is for people living in the B area, and I don't know if the A area they have any identity card, but in the B area, so they have another in the West Bank and Samaria and Judea, and they have another color of the ID card. In order when they cross those checkpoints, they have to show permission to admit the areas of the state of Israel. So actually, de facto, we have divided the country into the Palestinian areas and the Israeli areas. The problem is that a part of the Palestinian areas, we have Jewish settlements, this is a matter to discuss. Here you see to the left side, you see the electric fence. And to discuss what to do with them when we sign peace agreements. Yes, so it's a desert in the middle of something. So why is it so? Why is it why do we call it a desert? A desert is called an area that has less than 200 millimeters of rain per year. Palestinians, like this village here, you'll see red signs entering this village, or entering Jericho, or entering Ramallah. Those areas are the responsibility of the Palestinians. No Israeli is allowed to go in there. The red signs will warn you not to get inside. So those are the A areas. The B areas, or civilized A areas, Arabic areas. The B areas are areas, you see here is the checkpoint that I mentioned. This will be the border between us and the Palestinian state when it will be established. And another thing is that we have a railway that comes almost to this place, and since Jordan doesn't have any harbor, any exit to the sea, they are using the harbor of the Haifa port or the Haifa harbor to import and to export goods. So we bring it to them, to this point, and from here they are taking it into Jordan. Now back to our areas. The B area, if A is Arabic, B is both. Security is held by Israel, Israeli military, Israel. The civil responsibility is by the Palestinians. Exactly like this area that we are driving through now. If the A area is on our right side, you see those villages there? We are driving now on a road that is a B area. Israel is responsible for the security of this road, but it's a Palestinian areas. And the C areas are the areas that is the responsibility of both civil and must secure the place, military, police, and so on, is by the Israelis. Mostly the settlements. The settlements are C areas, and in C areas, actually only Jews or Israelis can live. So we have the A area, the B areas, and the C areas. In the B areas and C areas, I, as an Israeli, can cross, can drive, can be there. In the A area, I can't go inside. And on the other side, on the B area, the Palestinians can, on the A and B area, the Palestinians can drive through or live and be there, but not on the C areas. areas. So they have divided the West Bank into areas that are only for Palestinians, only for Jews, and for both of us. Here, for example, the right side, this is a sea area, this is a community, kibbutz. It was built after 1967. But you'll see that all the Israeli areas are surrounded, or around them is a fence. They are living in a sort of, I won't call it prison, but with fences around them. Not that it helps, but it's the area that belongs to the sea area.
Okay, so then I will tip off for the church.
In front of the bus, for example, we can